Hi, composition class. Welcome to our discussion on process analysis essays. Today, we'll focus on the key aspects that make this type of essay effective, its structure, clarity, and the use of transitions. Whether you're explaining how to bake a cake or how to write a word, process analysis essays guide the reader step by step. A process analysis essay is a key type of writing that focuses on explaining processes. It helps readers understand how something is done, how it works, or how to complete a specific task. This type of essay is either informative or directive. An informative process analysis essay explains how something works or why it works that way. For example, explaining the water cycle or the process of photosynthesis. On the other hand, a directive process analysis essay gives instructions, guiding the reader on how to accomplish something, like baking a cake or setting up a computer. Clarity and logic are critical to a successful process analysis essay. Each step must be presented in a clear, logical sequence. Transitional words and phrases, such as first, next, then, and finally, are tools for ensuring a smooth flow. Now, let's take a closer look at what a process analysis essay aims to achieve and how it is typically organized. The main purpose of a process analysis essay is to clearly explain how something is done, how it works, or how to achieve a specific outcome. Think of it as a detailed set of instructions or a logical explanation for a particular process. When you write a process analysis essay, you're essentially guiding the reader through each step, ensuring that they understand the full sequence without confusion. In terms of structure, a process analysis essay usually begins with a brief introduction. Here, you introduce the topic and explain why the process is important or useful. After that, the body of the essay details the steps in the exact order they need to be followed. This is crucial for clarity. Finally, the conclusion summarizes the entire process and may highlight its significance or emphasize what the reader can do now that they understand it. Let's talk about some key characteristics that define a strong process analysis essay. First, consider the main purpose. A process analysis essay aims to either inform readers about how something works or guide them through completing a task. It should be presented in a straightforward manner, ensuring that anyone following the steps can achieve the intended result without confusion. Next, the use of transitional words and phrases is crucial. Simple cues like first, next, then, after that, and finally help link each step together. By using these transitions, you guide the reader logically from the beginning to the end of the process. Finally, don't forget to include relevant examples, tools, and materials. Providing the exact items needed and showing how or why they are used makes the instructions more practical. In short, a successful process analysis essay is clear, logical, easy to follow, and well supported with transitional cues and practical details. Now let's break down the overall structure. Your essay should begin with a clear introduction. In this opening segment, you briefly introduce the process and highlight why it matters. This could mean explaining its practical value, its relevance to the reader, or how understanding the process will help solve a particular problem. The introduction sets the tone and provides context for the essay. Next, the body of your essay details the process step by step. Here, you carefully outline each stage in chronological order, making sure each step is explained clearly and logically. Remember to use straightforward language so that even a reader with little prior knowledge can follow. Transitional signals are crucial in this section as they guide the reader through the progression. Finally, the conclusion pulls everything together. After walking your reader through all the steps, wrap up the explanation by summarizing the process and emphasizing its importance or usefulness. This final section often reiterates why learning this process matters and may offer suggestions on how to apply the knowledge or what benefits the reader can expect.